LeitchField Daddy is home. I think it's most apropos right now to acknowledge the staff of the WWA. I think it's very, very proper to acknowledge right now, without the help of literally generations of people selling merch, selling concessions, my mother running that door, the camera people, the announcers, the commentators, the security. Without them, well, let's be honest, we'd still be doing this. But there is one person who without, you wouldn't be here, and by God, you're looking at him. I mean, think about it. Every wrestler that you like in that locker room, and believe me, there's a lot, I gave them the opportunity. I trained them. I honed their skills. Tonight in the main event, my little brother, who by the way would be nothing if it wasn't for me, he's gonna be wrestling Tony Evans, and you know Tony's a big OVW star. And guess what? That motherfucker wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me either. So, there is one fact that I assure everyone in this room, and that's that you are looking at God Himself. You don't believe me? I've got a little business to attend to. Is that right? I've got a little business to attend to. First, tonight, there is a #1 contender scramble match to decide who is going to be the #1 contender for the national championship. And Stonewall was booked in that very match. However, there's been several months go by now that I've known something that you haven't known, and that's that Stonewall's hurt. And Stonewall doesn't just have a small injury. Stonewall's knee is screwed up almost beyond repair. I would be willing to bet that man never wrestled in a WWA ring again. Well, it seems to me now the only person that doesn't know how hurt Stonewall is in fact Stonewall. So now, in order to protect my interest, because my job is to protect my athletes back there. Oh, it's true. I really care about the well-being of my wrestlers, of my employees. Because of that, Stonewall, I need to protect you, not from your competitors, but from yourself. And with that being said, Stonewall will not be competing in this ring tonight. So is there a great big opening in that match? Sure, but there's nobody back there man enough to take that spot anyway, so quite honestly, I'm not worried about that. What I'm a little more worried about is one of the returns that have been booked tonight, and that's Josiah. For 2 years, Josiah and I, both as enemies and as friends, have done battle to the point where we lost blood. We extracted blood from each other. We were beat up, we were hurt, we were crying. But at the end of the day, look who's standing in front of you now, week in and week out, busting his ass. It's not Josiah. So it seems to me like everybody wanted to have these matches, these throwback matches, and I have no doubt that since Josiah's health for the better part of 2 years, Josiah, I will be able to beat you just like that. The problem is the ace in the hole that you have. Because Josiah, when you come to this ring, you don't come alone. You come carrying that bitch, Queen Ember. And I have it on good authority that Queen Ember is here tonight as well. And so I've already decided that prior to that match with Josiah, I need a little backup. And I've been considering who would be the best backup for me tonight, and it clicked. There was one person who helped lead me to victory in 2016, and I've decided I'm gonna use her again. Ladies and gentlemen, Hannah Beard. Cut it. Sorry, I didn't mean to rush you, but quite frankly, we don't have time for all this. I'm just here because I know this is news to you. I know that you knew you were doing something, and I was thinking to myself, this is what you need to be doing. Hey, you and I go back a long way, and I know this must be doing something to you being in the ring again with me. No, I'm not done. I will let you speak. But I just want you to know, it's been a while, but it's gonna be like old times, right? I mean, you and I out here, and you making sure that I beat the hell out of Josiah and beat the hell out of Queen Ember. I've paid you to be here for one reason, and you just learned that reason. You're gonna help me. It can be like old times. What do you say?
Okay, first of all, hi LeitchField. So nice to see everybody. You know, I think it's interesting to me that everything about you recently has just grown. Your ego, your personality, your chest, your biceps. Ooh. But the one thing that hasn't grown is your tiny cock.
Yeah, how tiny does it look down there right now? Let me tell you something. I don't know who you think you are or what you think you're doing, but this isn't the way this works. Get up, have a little dignity, get to the back, get whatever slutty outfit on you need to, and you make sure you're back out here to make sure I beat Josiah. Get the hell out of here. You're not even gonna ruin this show for me. Get out. She's not gonna be drop kicking shit unless she's drop kicking CJ, Josiah, Queen Ember, whoever the hell it's gonna be. Right now, I'm pissed off. I don't have a little penis. My dick is enormous, I'll have you know. And I'm gonna prove it tonight against Josiah. Monkeys in the back, just for LeitchField, Kentucky.